there's no name for the toxin, but there is the name
Okay.
for the instrument used, and it's called nettlebane.
So we're looking for a little more information on Nettlebane, I believe. Rinto, you want to use your energy to run around this room and see if there's any kind of books about herbology or not really sure what we're looking for.
Yeah. What kind of... Can I do like an investigation?
Yeah, you just give me an investigation
Yeah,
check.
14.
Yeah, so you look around and there's one book and it is very technical, like herbalism jargon and a bunch of stuff that really only an herbalist would be able to read, or someone that deals with a lot of plants and that kind of magic.
What do you find there, Rinto?
I think I found something. Yeah, I show Mal.
Okay, so yeah, Malvenom, do you have any knowledge of like herbalism or anything?
I just have a +1 on nature.
Okay, yeah, so if you want to like give me a like kind of a general nature check to see if you
Be
can
happy to.
yeah, if you know anything about this
Let me
kind
have a
of...
look there. Ooh, 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this book lists a lot of different herbs and plants that can be used to neutralize a lot of different toxins and poisons. But reading through it, you can't really focus in enough to see if there is anything that fixes something of a more magical nature. But there is an herbalist in town, so you might be able to get their help.
Green thumb.
Yep, the Green Thumb.
So just skimming through this book, is there at least mention of Nettlebane?
There is no mention of nettlebane. Nettlebane seems like a pretty unique thing. It doesn't really seem like something that you would really recognize. It sounds weird. Maybe it's just kind of a very unique instrument that was created. Maybe whoever was here created it, whoever made this library, or it could be anything.
All right. Well, Rinto, I think this book you found might be of use to us. Somebody else might be able to use it to help understand what's going on. So I think you should probably throw that in your bag.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take that. Who do you think we should take it to? Mal?
Well, I was walking around town for a week or so there, and there was this giant green thumb outside, and red tiefling like me doesn't tend to walk into any herbalist, but I think the green thumb might be where we head.
I think I remember walking past the place. It was a thumb with a lot of moss on it.
That's the one.
Okay, yes, I'll take the book with me. Put it in my backpack.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, so I think I hear some noise coming from upstairs.
From upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to get either side of the door, Mel.
Yep.
Before the sale, we try to make our way over to each side of the door.
Okay, and the your retainers all kind of
They probably hide behind the shelves, I'm guessing, because they
they hurriedly like run behind like some of the bookshelves here and just kind of sit and wait, taking cue from you. And soon you kind of hear, I don't know, man. I was hearing some things in the library. I don't know. It's not the first time I've heard voices, but maybe we should go check it out, because like I was being followed by those guys and I don't know. Gods, you know, this is why I don't work with people. Why do I even trust you to do anything? You mucked up the airship thing, and we're gonna have to reevaluate your function in this mission, I think.
I use the hide action.
Okay, yeah, if you want to roll stealth for me, Malvenom, then
Mel or me?
Rinto was gonna do
yeah,
the
because
hide.
you're using the hide action. Ooh, that's a really good stealth roll for you.
I got
And
+5.
also I'm going to roll for
So I got a 20 on my stealth check.
okay.
Nice. I have a 12.
Good enough. So you guys kind of like meld into the shadows a little bit, and as these two are coming down into this doorway, you see the cloaked figure that you noticed before running from the airships that you had followed, and this slightly taller figure with her cloak on, but her hood is down, and you can see her like fiery red hair, and she's just kind of laying into this guy for not really doing his job right, and they don't really seem to notice you because they're too engrossed in this little argument that they're having.
They appear to be dressed alike.
Yeah, so they're both wearing these like dark green cloaks, and you notice a weird symbol on them. It looks like the symbols that they have just kind of like hanging around their necks. They almost almost look like a holy symbol that you would see like a cleric or a paladin wearing, but they're slightly different. So it's not the symbol of like a god. It's more a symbol of like a faction. And Malvenom, you're actually from this world, so I'm gonna have you make a history check for me to see if you can figure out where what this is.
17.
Okay, yeah, so you recognize the symbol. It's like it looks like a flower that's on fire, and you associate this with the fire lilies, which is a faction that generally is in a lot of trouble. And they're associated with a lot of the crime that goes on in the world. And you've had some weird instances where you've like either heard of them or you've run into people claiming to be from them, and they've not been too kind to anyone they've come into contact with.
It's a group called the Fire Lilies.
Yeah.
Are they still within earshot of us? They
Yeah,
walk past.
they're coming in like right here, and they kind of stop. All right, Reginald, where did you say you heard the voices coming from? I don't know, but they were right. I don't know, they were right here. I'm telling you, I heard them from downstairs. I don't know where exactly, but they were here. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just waiting for them to?
We're hiding.
All right, so I give Mel a look like, all right, let's grab these guys and try to restrain them.
It's go time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a chance to. This is kind of like you're taking them by surprise. So it's just kind of roll. Make a grapple check for me.
I got a 3.
Oh, I got a 3 as well. Oh no. Oh, we just trip over our own tails.
So, in your panic and haste to try and subdue these guys before they notice you, Rinto, you kind of forget sometimes that you have a tail, and it just kind of has a mind of its own sometimes, and you just trip right over it. And Mal, you're just like still kind of just not really sure what's going on, aside from like just kind of trying to figure out what these guys are about. And you just like take it too wide, and you step right past this guy that's like slightly bigger than you. So it's a pretty easy target to hit, but somehow you've managed to miss it. And the woman kind of yells out in surprise, "Oh, God damn it, Reginald, what the heck?" See, this is, and I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh God, not rolling well today.
I got a 5.
6.
I got a 5. So we're in a pile on the floor, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so you guys just kind of slam into them, and they're taken by surprise, and you're taken by surprise. No one has any idea what's going on. And let's see. Somehow though, the woman that seems to be like the leader kind of like has her wits about her enough to just kind of respond like, "Oh, for goodness sake." And she whips out her quarterstaff and tries to go and bonk you, Malvenom, with a does a 21 hit?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm AC 12.
There we go. Oh my God, and I rolled max. Okay. So she bonks you with her quarterstaff, and you take 6 damage. And let's see who. One of your retainers, Rinto, pops up from behind the bookshelf and starts running up to the woman that just bonked Malvenom, and he attempts to more or less bonk her as well with a staff.
Get her,
And
get her, Gerald.
He comes up and bonks her and manages to actually lay a hit on her. She winces in pain. "Oh gods, there's more of you. How many more of you are there?" And it rolls around to Rinto.
So I'll probably do an unarmed strike.
Ooh, nice.
23.
Oh, yep, that'll hit.
4 bludgeoning damage. And what I'll do after that is I'll burn 1 key point and then do flurry of blows. So that's another 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. So 20 and 16. So yeah, 6, 5, and 4.
And I'm still on the ground.
Get away from my friend! I just, pa 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 pa.
I blame you for this anyway. He wrote me into this.
All right, so yeah, she does not like that. She's looking really rough already. You guys have already wailed into her like quite a bit, and she just kind of gives an angry hiss as it is the other guy's turn. Or no, sorry, it's now Malvenom's turn.
All right. So I took a whack with the with her quarterstaff, right? So am I still standing up, or am I in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't knock you prone.
No,
Okay,
she
so-
didn't knock you prone or anything. She just bonked you on the head, basically.
Okay. I think I'm going to try to at least stun her or possibly end this, and I'm gonna cantrip Eldritch Blast.
You are in melee range, though, just so you know, so you are going to have disadvantage on that.
Okay, that's fine. I already rolled it, and it was a 7.
Okay. Just roll it again.
13.
Okay, yeah, so we'll.
And
we'll
you can
take the,
move, Mel, before you attack as well. You just have to, like, if you're close to someone, you have to take a disengage, which that gives them an opportunity to hit you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically the way it works is if you just take the disengage action, that's your action, so you would just spend your turn moving away from them to get that distance, and then once we roll back around to your next turn, then you would do the attack. But if you just move away from them without disengaging, you do take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so
Well-
you oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, it's okay. No, I already rolled it. We're good. So I rolled a 13 then.
Yeah, so since you rolled with disadvantage, you would take the lower of the two, so it would be the 7.
Oh, yep, 7. Got it. Oh, no, got it.
Yeah, so it misses. You're kind of just too surprised to think, oh hey, I should probably back up a bit, and it goes into a bookshelf instead. Now the see, that was Gerald that attacked. Now it is Reginald. So he is going to take his turn to you see him slowly start to contort, and his shape shifts and changes, and he starts kind of growing fur, and he turns into a wolf. And he just kind of like hisses and he growls and snarls at you as he prepares an attack, and that is his turn. So now we are at Savos. I rolled like really bad, by the way, for all of these NPCs, so they're like literally everyone rolled bad for initiative, which is really funny to me. But yeah, he's going to come up with his just his fists and just barely miss with a 10. If he had rolled an 11, he would have been fine. All right, well, yeah, they're druids. They don't wear armor. They need magic to make them harder to hit. So and you guys notice this, they're just wearing like some very basic clothing, and you're experienced, you know it's not going to take that much to hit them. Somehow though, someone whiffed it. So that was that was him. And now we got Dave, which Dave rolled to hit, and he's going to also punch her, which unfortunately is not that much damage, but that does get her pretty low, so she looks like she's like barely standing, and the guy that just wild shaped is like pretty much untouched, but she looked like the bigger threat, honestly. So it is back to her turn, in which she is going to realize that she is in very, very big danger. So she is going to she's going to cast Entangle, seeing that she is in very dire straits here. So I need... You guys are both still occupying the same space, correct? Or like you're right next to each other?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to have you both, because this is a 20-foot square from a specific point, I'm going to have you both make a strength save.
8.
We're on a roll with these bad rolls tonight.
That is the glory of the Roll20 dice. They are not kind usually.
No.
You both fail, and you are restrained by these like thick vines that come up out of the ground and just twist and tangle all around you. And you are restrained by the spell, and she's going to use her movement to get past you guys. To get past you guys out of the door and say, "All right, come on, Reginald. We have to get out of here. There's no way we can fight them." And she is, as she's leaving, you can take an opportunity attack at her, but you do have disadvantage if you want to try and swing at her as she's leaving your melee range.
I'll try to get a unarmed strike on her as she's going.
Is she still inside the room?
Yeah, she's still in the
just
room, but
leaving,
she's currently trying to get her way to the doorway, which is here.
'Cause I can-
which you guys are...
15.
Yeah, so
I
this
can,
is with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah, because you're restrained, so
8.
you... Okay.
8.
Yeah.
Even restrained, I can still cantrip Thaumaturgy and try to slam the door in front of her.
Well, there is no door, it's just a doorway. It's like that portal thing like you walked into when you came into the tree.
Hit
I
her, Mel.
can't
Hit
do
her.
that.
Hit her, Mal.
Yeah, I'll take an unarmed strike, or I guess I could use my dagger. Oh, no, we're restrained, or just legs caught.
Yeah, so the vines have like wrapped you up entirely, so you can kind of move, but you have disadvantage on your attacks, which means that it's harder. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll swing at her with the dagger. I'll stab at her with the dagger if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can make that roll just with disadvantage. To roll twice.
Yep, I got a 15 and a. Oh, come on. 7.
Yeah, so she just barely slips by you. You guys try to smack at her as she. Oh, there's the nat 20.
Yeah, of course. Accidental.
She just dances out of your grasp, and the guy that wolfed kind of growls and also attempts to start leaving, but you guys do have a turn before he acts, so you can try to make another strength check to
a saving throw or just a normal strength check?
Yeah, strength check to try to free yourself.
Nope.
Yeah, so just roll a flat strength check. Oh my god.
I'm like,
what are these rolls? See, this is why I hate Roll20.
I'm like, Mal, cut me out of this thing.
I can't even get myself out.
Yeah, so she escapes, and the other guy is going to flee as it gets to his turn to act, while you guys are still tangled up in vines, and your retainers, Rinto, are trying to free you guys both.
Dave, Savos, get me out of this thing.
Yeah, Savos takes out a knife and he starts slowly cutting the vines, and these two are like long gone by the time you guys get free.
Good attempt, boys. Good attempt.
You call that good where you come from?
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good.
No wonder you're done with war.
Sorry, we're a little rusty. Okay, we've tried to stay out of combat for a while. It's not our fault.
All right,
plus we weren't exactly expecting to be ambushed here. Well, not really ambushed, but you know what I mean.
They ambushed the ambusher.
Yeah. I think we were trying to ambush. That was we got some work to do, boys. Can I cut myself out with my dagger?
Yeah, so they've already freed you guys. It
Great.
took a little bit of time.
All right, Mel. Like, should we follow them? Do you think, or should we that didn't go too great?
I took quite a hit. I might need to rest up before we go chasing down any more battles. But let's. What are you thinking?
Maybe fortify the door and take a short rest in here for a sec?
Yeah, I mean, there was living quarters up not too far from here. I don't know where they're headed, but remember the quarters weren't really used very much. I don't know.
That's true. All right, can we head back to the living quarters and then take a short rest after maybe semi-barricading the door? Or having at least maybe Dave or Salvos take watch?
Yeah, so Gerald will take the lead and say, hey, let me go scout upstairs first, and then I'll come back down when I think it's safe. And then we can rest or whatever you want to do, boss.
Sounds good, Gerald. Get to it.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna go up real quick, and he takes a couple minutes to just double check and make sure no one else is still there. And he comes back and he's like, yeah, it looks like they just booked it right on out of here.
Cool. All right, yeah, well, we'll head up to head around to the living quarters.
All right, so yeah, you guys make it back up to the little bunk area, and there's about 5 bunks there, so there's plenty of space for you guys to rest, and Savos and Gerald will guard the door, and Dave will kind of just hang out with you guys in the room.
Cool. All right. We'll take a short rest.
Okay. Yeah, so you spend about half an hour to an hour just kind of chilling and relaxing, and go ahead and roll any hit dice that you want to regain.
Hurrah. I'm back. Back,
right.
baby.
All right.
Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit better after that rest. Clean the horns off.
Morning, Mel.
Morning.
All right, so we take the same formation as we did last time with Gerald at the front, and yeah, we'll start making our way down the stairs again.
All right. Wait, downstairs?
Downstairs. Is that where you want to go, Mel? Or do you think?
Oh, back to the library.
Well, we can head back to the library, but they know we're here.
That's true.
We don't know if this is their hideout, lair, whatever, but they know that we're here. The only thing that we wanted to head back up for was if we wanted to go to that green thumb.
That's probably a good idea.
So,
all right, let's maybe go there.
Keep in mind though, we've opened the portal in the tree, or the doorway in the tree.
We do know how to open it though. We can just cut our hands maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got some frog legs I could squeeze onto it. There's probably a few options to get back in.
Okay.